tucked away in the little town of Newark, Ohio, is a hobby store, Game Table Adventures. One seemingly quiet weekend, I ventured down to the hobby store Game Table Adventures to have a look around. And what I found was surprising. Here at Game Table Adventures, they have more than various hobby products for someone to buy. They have a community. And this weekend was a tournament. A game called Warhammer 40K. A game played with 6-sided dice and various miniatures from the Games Workshop range. I sat down with not only the owner of Game Table Adventures, but also regulars at the store and people who had come even further just to play in the tournament this weekend.
I am Sean Kurt. I am the owner of Game Table Adventures.
My name's Anthony Allensworth.
My name's Charles Linedecker.
So my name's Dustin Weaver.
My name's Craig Hartman.
I'm Kellen Miller. I am the one of the event organizers here at GTA, and I just kind of live here, to be honest.
How long have you been playing tabletop games?
I've been playing tabletop games for about 18 years now, in any serious capacity.
Been playing for well over 20 years now.
Yeah.
Since I was 13. So basically my whole life at this point.
I want to say I probably started in 2016, maybe 2015. Basically since 5th edition D&D came out. Got into Warhammer not too long after that.
What does having somewhere like this to go to mean to you?
So having a place just to go and game, I started as a kid, and it was kind of my hangout spot at that point. That's where I made a lot of my friends. The people I've known here and just in the community I've known for 15, 20 years. So it develops a lot of friendships. And it's just a great place to go hang out, honestly. It keeps, I think, a lot of people out of places that they don't necessarily want to be. And it's a great place just to escape your troubles and the daily stresses.
For places like this at all to even exist, I think is very important, especially to the local society. I'm not trying to sound like an after-school special, but we do have a lot of kids that come in here after school, hang out, play games. They could be doing other things, and some of those things aren't usually good. Yeah. So it's nice to give them some place where they're safe. Mom and dad don't have to worry about anything happening to them, and they're not getting in trouble.
Having some place like this, local store, it means having a focus point for the community. It means walking into a place where you're always going to have friends. You're always going to have someone to hang out with, someone to play games with, someone to support you.
Having a place to go where you can play whatever game you want, find people to play games with, I think is the most amazing thing that I had come across since I was a kid.
Do you have any words for people who have never been in a hobby shop, never touched a tabletop game, maybe dispel a myth or just talk about what a hobby store actually does?
Just walk in. Just go in. You don't have to know anything. You're going to encounter people who don't know how to talk about things reasonably, like they're going to flood you with information, or you're going to find somebody who's very excited to share this new passion that you're going to have because they just know you're going to have a great time with this. There are a lot of stereotypes that smelly nerds or awkward nerds, and some of it, you go to a convention, you're gonna, you get all spectrums, but mostly it's just regular people like you, I, them, come game, like, that's it.
We do shower. We do use deodorant. Most of us.
The number one piece of advice I could give anyone, right, is if you are in a position in your life where you feel like you've moved past things or you're too old for them or XYZ, The things you enjoyed when you were a kid are probably going to be things you enjoy still as an adult, and denying yourself those just makes you miserable. So you might want to go relook.
Get your kids into it, like for real. Like I tell a lot of my friends who are very intelligent people, and I tell them when they come to my game store for the first time, do not think that you're going to be the smartest person in that room. And a lot of that is accredited to the gaming world. I mean, math is used constantly in all the game systems, and I think that that's just something that kind of helps support education on top of that. And I know that our local convention for the longest time would let teachers in for free, and then on top of that they held classes on how to take games that are popular and incorporate them into your syllabuses. So it's pretty cool.
And there you have it. Game Table Adventures, like any local hobby store, is a place for friends, community, and fun. If you're in the Newark, Columbus, Ohio area, come on down to Game Table Adventures. But anywhere in the world you are, go to your local hobby store. You might find something new and fun. Maybe make some new friends along the way.